Hello Capricorn, welcome to your reading. This is going to be for the time frame of now to the 7th of May, okay? Because I want to make sure I cover enough time for you guys as I am not on a right schedule. So the time frames are going to be a little bit different, or at least this week, because I want to make sure you have these other days included because I'm late. So anyway, my lovely Capricorns, let's see what's going on for you. The initial W can have some significance this week. All right, let's see. For Capricorn, please. We've very Capricorn energy coming through. Here's some advice for you. Is breathe. This is very Piscean as well. So you may have Pisces in your chart, maybe dealing with one, but either way, they're wanting you to kind of understand that this might be a very sensitive time for you, which is good in a way of, I think you're channeling in a lot more, meaning you're very much connected, okay? There is a sense of like connectedness, and I think this is where you're manifesting, because I am seeing that. But at the same time, like, protect your space, protect your peace from others, but also from yourself, because I feel like with this energy, it can create some like panic, because we have breathe here, and what this card actually means is that sometimes we have to just pay attention to our own lily pad and not everyone else's, because when you start to get distracted, you know, I imagine that card coming to life is like thrashing in the water, you know, and falling off your own lily pad. We don't need to do that. Don't distract yourself because of distracting people. I kind of feel like that's the energy. Just pay attention. Maybe you need some time alone, time to your thoughts, time to connect. Because I am picking up a little bit on like there is a sensitivity to others, and that might be kind of getting in the way of your own plans or your own emotions, you know, especially with this brief card, because there is this heightened sensitivity for you guys that other people's energies could be actually getting in the way of your own. So spend that time to yourself. Make sure you work on breath work if you don't already, and if you've been feeling like going up doing it, you know, then this is just an indicator that you may be feeling called towards doing it for a reason. Now, I am seeing a very big manifestation coming through for you, but it does require some patience and some work. So whatever it is that you're doing, it's probably big, whatever you're manifesting. All right, let's see what this is for Capricorn, please, for this week. Ooh, it is big. Can we clarify? Interesting. Yeah, you do have an external influence here. I don't know, for some of you may have a fear that someone could just ruin something for you. You can have this like fear that people are just going to criticize. Like there is a bit of a fear here of your external influence. So this is probably where the breathe energy is coming through, saying ground yourself. We don't need to be worrying about anybody else. No one can block your blessings apart from yourself. And if you allow that energy to creep in and to create fear, then it's still you that's blocking your blessings. It's not the other people. It's just the fact that you've let them into your beautiful space and your beautiful peace. So don't allow that. I am picking up on a specific person, maybe, okay? So I just want to say, just be aware of it. You can't stop people from doing what they want to do. Some people are very stubborn. Some people are going to hate. Some people are very jealous. Some people are going to criticize, or, you know, we call it nitpick on what it is that you're doing. These people, sun and love, that's what they really need at this time, you know, and healing. Because to be jealous, they carry a lot of hate, whoever this person is, but just don't allow it to affect you, okay? All right. Easier said than done, I really know, don't worry. I understand. But you are manifesting something big, and I think some of you might need to let go of somebody, specifically if they're a fire sign or someone who really seeks attention here. I think maybe that's what they don't like here, Capricorn, is that maybe you are getting more attention than them, or you're doing better than them, and this person doesn't like it here. So I am going to move away from that. But I'm going to dive into it just so you guys can know and understand how this might be affecting you. For those who resonate with it, it's come up for a reason. But more specifically, I'm going to speak about what you should focus on within this week, which the first card coming out for you is co-create, which we love to see. Co-create is all about, so these cards come to life for me, and I always feel like we've just intruded between your higher self and the universe, kind of building a plan. So I feel like you are creating something with the universe. They are listening. This egg in a reading always represents a new beginning. And as you can see, it's very personalized to you. So a lot of you are going down a very specific path for yourself. You're manifesting something very specific and unique to yourself. This is a part of your purpose, is what I believe when this co-create card comes through. So don't be afraid to be authentically you and go down a path that means really embracing who you are, because it will inspire others and it will make you feel super good about it. So co-create is amazing. You're building very good, solid foundations here. The road ahead may be slightly difficult. I think whatever you are doing, some of you it's a career path, some of you it's to do with finances or anything, whatever it may be, or a lifestyle, it may be quite tricky. I'm seeing a white butterfly, by the way, outside. Maybe tricky at first. We do have this kind of like, what would you call it? Like a, what do you call it? Tightrope? Is that what you call it? And those are quite hard. You have to be balanced before you take those first steps. So I think you are in the process of becoming balanced. The reason why I'm saying this is because I'm seeing that you're having to do some old things before you can move into this new thing. But you are manifesting the new things. Don't worry. I say that because we have the Clean It Up card. This is very Capricorn. This is speaking about responsibilities and work and, having to kind of clear up a lot of things that needed to be cleared up. I had an accent there. We also have chopped wood coming through, so there's a heavy emphasis on cleaning. Could be cleaning your energy, could be cleaning the home. Some of you could be moving and having to declutter and get rid of a few things. But the Clean It Up card can sometimes bring in some energies around you. So in order to really co-create this, it does feel like there's some external, some past work to still pick up on. This could be old conditioning. This could just be having to finish something first before you can move on to the new thing. There is this energy of needing to do some sort of work to open the door for this opportunity, whatever it is you're co-creating. But so if you're not really seeing something happening just yet, you are almost there, like you've been doing it. As you can see, the stag energy represents independence, all right? Very beautiful energy that you guys carry here, Capricorn, is that you can do a lot by yourself. You don't necessarily need anybody, but it's definitely nice to have the right people around. But you're coming across as a very secure person, which is lovely. Lovely to see. So yes, in terms of the first tarot cards that came up for you, we have the Judgment card, which is amazing. This is about that new chapter. This is about getting ready for that World card, which comes after this one, which is about the new beginnings and new cycles. So you're learning a lesson, you're clearing the old to be able to go into the new, to rise up. So you guys are really releasing baggage. Anything that's been holding you down, that's kept you in a certain place, now you're releasing it, so you're becoming lighter, and this is what's helping you go to the next level, which is amazing. And the next level has a lot to do with this Ace of Pentacles. So this could be a lifestyle, this could be a financial opportunity, this could be money coming in, but it feels like it is this next level. So it feels like it's a goal rather than like just something that happens once. It feels like it's a path for you, which is very nice to see, to be honest with you. Alrighty, we then have the Two of Swords coming through for you. So this is actually going to interesting. One, I am picking up on the fact, as you can see here, she's very much in her own head, very similar to that Breathe card in a sense of making sure that you're making decisions for you and not really listening to the opinions of others about it. As you can see, she's blindfolded and she has things crossing her heart here, so she's not very open to the external, which I think is going to help you in making a decision. I do see that this new path, which is what comes up with the Two of Swords, is going to require you to let go of something, and it could be people, and it could just be the external influence. So I kind of pick up the advice here, like, just do what you want to do. Don't you dare worry about what other people think about you, because this can easily cause you to be that tied up person, because this is what came up before with that Page of Swords. So Eight of Swords and Page of Swords, it kind of just looks like we're fearing external views, we're fearing criticism, we're fearing upsetting somebody, we're fearing people blocking our blessings, we're fearing, maybe it's your own thoughts, maybe the Page of Swords is you, maybe the Page of Swords is getting yourself so wrapped up on what if, that we're actually creating this stuck energy. So just pay attention. I think it's good to be in your thoughts. I think this is where they're asking you to be. But if your thoughts are the negative ones, then this is something that we need to address, because it could end up causing some sort of anxiety. You can feel stuck, you can feel bounded by whatever this is. some of you are putting yourself out there, meaning that you might be in front of people, and that could be very scary for you. And again, don't let your own mind trick you. So one thing to definitely focus on is your beliefs, of course. Maybe that's where the clean it up and chop wood card is coming through. Like for some of you, whatever this new path is that you desire requires you to upgrade in terms of your consciousness and your belief system, because otherwise it could really destroy you, you know. Like if you're wanting to be a very successful person who has a lot of community, then you're going to face criticism. And if you don't have that ability to deal with it correctly, it could destroy you. You could end up just quitting and giving up at the first sight of, you know, trouble. So I feel like whatever inner work you're doing is, you know, creating that thicker skin so that you can tolerate, not just tolerate, but that you can understand the difference between someone's opinion and a fact, you know. Yeah, the Page of Swords is being clarified by the High Priestess. So this could be our own inner beliefs, our own conditioning, because that's what the High Priestess can represent. The High Priestess could also just represent that there could be somebody here who, I think you're worried about what's not said. Like that's what's really interesting about this. The High Priestess usually speaks of secrets, and you know, she's a very silent card. So the Page of Swords, I think you're just worried more about people watching you. Yeah, and I just got an email when that was said, when people watching you. Interesting. So I feel like some of you, yeah, definitely going to be like in the eye of the public or in the eye of people. It just could be meaning to go on a different level, you know. Even if it's just like CEO. You're worried about what people are thinking. That's what it seems like with the High Priestess. But if that's not the case, this could just be, again, your own conditioning that seems to be bullying you a little bit. So the co-create card I'm asking about is clarified by the Well, which is a very unique card to this deck, which some of you might ask what it is, and it's Ethereal Visions. Looks a little bit like this. All right. The Well is a card of like unlimited possibilities. I actually see it as a well full of potential, you know, and because you're coming through with co-create and the Well, it's kind of saying, you know, the world is your oyster here, Capricorn. Like you are capable of some incredible things, and I do believe that you're being guided towards something in particular, and that is a part of your purpose, and it's something specifically for you. So it doesn't matter what other people are saying. It doesn't matter what other people think. It doesn't even matter what your, you know, fears are saying either, because it feels like you're being led somewhere on purpose. So you have to release in order to move forward. Absolutely, because when I said release, the Four of Pentacles comes in, which is exactly the opposite. It's holding on really tightly. It's a limited belief, only because we are like, actually, I'm going to stay here because this really, you know, the other things I don't have time for. I don't really have the capacity for. So we will limit ourselves. We might be reluctant on letting go of something in particular. But you have the Queen of Wands and the Emperor coming through. So, you know, this is very like, I get manager and boss vibes from this. So these could be people who you're scared to face, or people you have to face, or people who you're scared to approach, or scared to become. Could even be that. But the Queen of Wands and the Emperor is a very beautiful energy, very powerful energy coming through if they're mixed as one person. So if that's you, you are a very loving person. So if it's being in a high authoritative energy, the Emperor speaks of the fact that you are disciplined and you're able to, you know, do what you need to do to build a legacy. And the Queen of Wands speaks of, you know, compassionate and warm-hearted also when you need to. So there's a beautiful balance here. So don't hold yourself in. Don't forget that about yourself. But for some of you, you may be fearful of approaching two people about something. But you have this Ace of Pentacles, so whatever it is that you're wanting, you are going to get. And you have the Ten of Cups, just to clarify that, which is beautiful. So emotional happiness, the rainbow here in the background as well, speaks of happiness after so much difficulty. This is great, not just for you, but as a community, because the Ten of Cups is not like the Nine. I feel like the Nine is like the 10, but when you're celebrating alone, the 10 of Cups speaks of people being around you and people being happy for you as well. So this is amazing. Let's pull you some random tea leaf tarot as well for you, Capricorn. Ooh, very lovely. Ooh. That was random. Okay, so we do have the butterfly coming through, which I did say I saw today as well, which says a change for the better. So whatever this is good for you. You have hidden secrets can harm you, which doesn't really mean they can harm you. I think that's what you're scared about. That's actually what we said you were scared about, was the things that were not said was what's scaring you. The 8 of Swords and the Page of Swords. But you have the rabbit coming through at the same time with that, which is too much concern with sexual matters. So maybe you're worried that somebody, I don't know, is speaking to other people or attracted to other people. All right, let's pull some more. That's curious now. Interesting. We have you'll be playing a different role with the hat. Okay, so definitely could be some changes in your career or the part that you play. And we also have a quill, which is get back to the basics, which is, again, kind of rewriting the foundation. So this is very nice to see. And some of you guys could be journaling a lot more. And we have career just at the bottom too. So all of these have an influence. Alrighty, I'm going to pull you an animal spirit card as well, which is exactly what we've said as well today, which is the starfish spirit, which says open to infinite possibility. All right, so don't limit yourself at all. Doesn't matter what anyone thinks. This is a change for the better. Do what you feel you need to do, because I think a lot of you may have settled for things that were just socially acceptable, or what other people wanted of you. But it feels like this new beginning is something very unique to you. It's something that is calling for you, as you can see it. This egg is matching the cheetah print, okay? So it's yours. Something that you'll be very passionate about, okay? Or are already passionate about. Just don't be worried about the unseen or the unknown or what people are, not telling you. Alrighty. Well, I love you guys. I wish you all the best, Capricorn. I'm sending you my love. Let me know if this resonated with you. It's just a general reading, so it's okay if it didn't. But I'm assuming if you've got this far, it's because it did, or you just forgot to turn me off. But anyway, I will see you guys next time. I love you all, and I wish you all the best for the week ahead, okay?